So, check this out, fam bam. I was gonna talk about this earlier, but I felt like the other video needed to get put out first, to clear Rail Bang's name. But, La Familia, it's crazy out here in these rap streets, man. When I tell you it's crazy, I mean, my boy Mozzie has signed a deal with CMG and Gotti. That don't even feel right rolling off my tongue. The mozzarella fella signed with CMG. What is happening in 2022? What is really happening? Fam, I don't even know what to say. The initial thought is, excitement for the man, because that's more exposure as far as musically for him. But on the flip side, we know the darkness around the music industry. And just the look on my boy's face amongst reviewing this situation, it just had me like, nah, bruh. Nah. My face in my lap, you hear me? Like, this was not, man, I couldn't. Nah, family. I'm not feeling this one. Mozzarella, what the business is, man. Y'all check out this video.
Another reason we brought y'all here today was, I think years of having conversations, and these ain't no little conversations, these big conversations. Mm-hmm. Years of having big conversations and, running into each other and sharing.
We finally can talk about this, man.
Oh, we can finally talk about this gangster shit. Talking about it. Yeah, K Money gang. Yeah, talking about it.
Oh, no, man. That don't look like the face of somebody who just got a lucrative deal. That look like the face of somebody who made a mistake. Like, could this be the mistake that we was hearing from, that man's Young Dolph before he passed away, when he was talking about how he turned down the 20 million? Look at this face, y'all. Look at his face. That's not the face of a man who excited, who just signed a lucrative deal that's going to change him and his family's life. That's the face of a man who worried. That's the face of a real dude, a real person who like, man, I just made a mistake. And then look at Gotti just sitting in the car listening to that Mozzie like, yeah, man, I just got me another one. I got another one. We brought us another sword, didn't we? No, I ain't feeling this one, family. I know y'all can hear it in my voice, man. Like, I don't like this one, man. Y'all know. If the real supporters, y'all know. Mozzie is my #1 pound for pound. Lyric for lyric. He is the greatest rapper I have ever seen. Lyric for lyric. Everybody else got their own opinion. I know y'all gonna chew me up in the comment section about that one, but Mozzie is the greatest to me. Now, what is it that could be something that will push him towards signing this deal? Because as we all know, Mozzie done created a lucrative lifestyle for himself off the unsigned grind. Yeah, he did have a collaboration deal going on with, Gotti over there at Empire Records, which we all know is really, the new Death Row. But, man, what would make him really want to step up and sign with CMG? At the end of the day, CMG is partnership with Empire. They are in a distribution deal, my bad, y'all, with Empire. Man, I'm so rattled with this that I can't even speak properly. Mozzie is a brand already. Mozzie is a brand. I understand that he might not be a mainstream artist, and that signing with this machine could help him become a global artist, and he does deserve it. But at the end of the day, Mozzie has a strong, tight-knit fan base that is going to support whatever he puts out. He already has a high amount of respect in the industry amongst his peers. This man is already an established star. What did you need this move at this point of your career for? Like, honestly, bro, you don't have that many years left in the career. You don't have that many years left to be appealing to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Appealing to the generation, because it's finna be a shift once again. Like, don't forget that we are in 2022. So it's finna be another shift pretty soon. And at that point, a lot of those youngins ain't really gonna much care about, a Mozzie record that much. Your lyrics have too much substance. Your lyrics have too much flavor and too much too many jewels behind them. Like, people gotta honestly think about a Mozzie lyric. When it comes to a Mozzie bar, you gotta sit back and contemplate that. It ain't something that just smacks you in the head like the music that these kids listen to nowadays. Man, this is a crazy, crazy thing, man. And I'm just feeling like Mozzie sold out. Like, that's the only thing I can say. But what forced him to sell out? What leverage was there? Like, that's the questions we got to ask at this point. Because I don't see no reason why this deal would be something appealing to him. Why would you allow this man to grab a piece of the pie? Now, I don't know the full exclusives of the deal. I'm pretty sure Mozzie still probably owns his masters. If not, I just really don't understand what he's winning with this deal. But I'm sure Mozzie's smart enough, and yeah, he's been around the block long enough to understand that the masters is important. What he say? That's a mandatory. The masters is a mandatory. That's a mandate. That's a mandated check. Like, no cap. You can't let that go. You know what I'm saying? But what would make a Mozzie, a artist of the caliber of Mozzie, want to do a collaboration or a sign with Yo Gotti, CMG? Yeah, they a hot label. Yeah, you got ESTG on the rise. You got a 42 Doug who's there. You got Moneybagg Yo, who's a conglomerate already. You got Black Youngster, who is a sign of the times every time he drops. But where Mozzie, where does Mozzie fit in though? Because as we all know, Black Youngster is like the right hand. He's like the younger general. Then you got ESTG, who's the face of the brand right now. Moneybagg Yo, who's like, just another face of the brand, and he's already established. He's the superstar already. ESTG is the superstar in the making. And 42 Doug is like the young kid that they trying to push up. You know what I'm saying? But already got a hot track that's going to pay him forever. Now, where does Mozzie fit in? Because Mozzie already got plenty of dope tracks. You heard Yo Gotti listening to it. Yeah, that's a dope track. That's a global track already. So where does Mozzie fit in? Because Mozzie is a brand ambassador himself. He's a face of a franchise type of artist himself. He can push a label himself and has been doing it. Mozzy, money over Zeri Zane, youngin. You know what I'm saying? He been doing it. But we should have seen the blueprints of this actually happening, simply because he been locked in, his whole group, Mozzie Records, you know what I'm saying, and the HELL gang. They've been all rocking with Bread Gang and rocking with, TBG and them real tough. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing Selly Rue with One Theezy a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we should have been seeing the writing on the wall for this situation. You know what I'm saying? But it still is messing me up, man. It's messing me up. And it just seems like CMG is taking over. Like, what's next, man? Did Fredo Bang get out of his deal with Def Jam and go sign with CMG? I mean, I don't see no reason why that's out of the realm of possibility. I don't see no reason why, we wouldn't see that happen. I mean, I think that, Yo Gotti could probably do better things for Fredo Bang in his career than Def Jam could, or any other record label could. Like, let's be honest when we ask the question. What record label could really push Fredo Bang to that level of an A-list celebrity or an A-list rapper other than CMG, who has the hottest collaborations right now? A Fredo Bang ESTG collaboration would tear the streets up. A Fredo Bang and Mozzie redo, on this scale where there's machines behind them, would tear the streets up. A Moneybagg Yo and Fredo Bang already tore the streets up back in the day. but it'll do crazy again. It'll go crazy again. It tore the streets up a few times. There's so much food over there for him to eat. But I'm just saying, let's not get off sidetracked or anything. Where does Mozzie fit in? Because Mozzie is a face of a franchise type of rapper. Does Mozzie come in and immediately take over the reins for that number one guy and that one that they prioritize? Do they push ESTG and them back to the back burner just a little bit to allow this wave of Mozzie that probably does not have, that many years left in him? Now, we know that Mozzie is a type of artist. He's that transcendent artist that could be around for years and decades because of his talent. He has a lot to talk about. He has a lot of life experience coming into the rap industry. He was Mozzie was already in his 30s, wasn't he? By the time he made it to become a rapper. So he had a lot of life experiences in the street to actually speak on and talk about. He's been through a lot. So there's a lot of, subjects to speak on. And a lot of substance from maturity in his music as well. So do you push Mozzie as that face of the brand and pull the rest of the artists just a step back? Because ESTG seems like the biggest priority right now. He is who the streets are loving. So he seems like the rapper that's pulling in the most attention and garnering the most revenue as of right now. You got Black Youngster, who is, like I said, a show at a time every time he drops. Every time he drops, he sets a trend within the culture. It's just crazy, man. And the first song that has been, pretty much released or publicized since Mozzie did this public, signing with Yo Gotti is the record with Roddy Ricch. I don't like the way that sets either, man, because we know all the stuff, circulating around Roddy Ricch's name. All the stuff that, Roddy Ricch is involved. Man, pretty much, man, it's not sitting right with me, man. Like, I want to know what's going on behind the scenes, man, at this point, man, because what would make a Mozzie want to sign this deal? And then you see him rolling with 1804 Jack Boy. You know what I'm saying? As if the deal, if the deal was his pass into the upper echelon. Now you get to rock with everybody else. Now you get to rock with all the rest of the underdogs that we got around, the other superstar, that rock around with us, that affiliate themselves with us. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of the brotherhood, pretty much. Is this his initiation into the brotherhood? Man, I don't know about this one, man. I ain't liking this one, man. What'll make you want to do that? Could this be it right here? Could family be the one to push you to do that? You got to ask yourself sometimes as men. I mean, I know we all say these things, man, but when we faced with this adversity, when we faced, with the possibility of losing, what we cherish the most in this world, could that push you to do things that you don't want to do? You never know a man's struggle until you're in that situation. And it just feels like, man, something is lingering over this man's head that we don't see. Man, I just don't understand it, man. And hey, I say keep Mozzie in your prayers, man. And hopefully all of this works out for the best for him. At the end of the day, man, Yo Gotti is a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Yo Gotti is not the worst person to be, in bed with. I don't know how he is business-wise, but it seems like most of his artists are pretty happy. They seem genuinely happy. He seems like he shares the wealth, pays his artists pretty good. They all look like they millionaires. We do know that, Bread Gang, which is signed to CMG, just lost an affiliate, in Nusky, which was a big part of that whole brand. CEO Big 30's cousin. They still been heard about the situation, man. But, at the end of the day, man, it don't seem like it's too much, negative going on around CMG. They did try to correlate them with the Young Dolph situation. But as Yo Gotti stated, he never publicly got into no conflict with Yo Gotti. So that could be thrown out the window. But at the end of the day, man, I want to know y'all thoughts on this situation, man. Keep Mozzie in your prayers, man, because something ain't right about this situation. And I smell foul play. You hear me? And when we do that, we got to speak on it. But y'all already know. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and turn them post notifications on. you know, show your boy that love like only y'all can do. You know, share the video, hit that comment section and leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings, kings and queens. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe it.